I thought our guys, this was we were going to need a team win again tonight. I thought last night both units played well and, went down and beat a good Orlando team. And tonight, with our starters playing minutes and playing big minutes, we were going to need our bench again. And tonight, the bench, different group, but same result came in that second half. Was able to get that lead and stretch the league. And, another team effort.
It was a win you kind of gutted out, and that was probably represented as much as anyone by Domas, not feeling well but still making a lot of contributions. What did you think of his performance?
Well, he got winded in that first half. The second half, he did a good job again of getting us going. And I asked him, I think about the 6-minute mark, how did he feel? He was feeling much better. So I tried to ride him as long as I could. We was able to get to the 3-minute mark, and we had to go back with the starters. But just like his effort, like his physicality out on the floor, we dominated the boards again tonight. That's always big. But those two bigs, Thad, our three bigs tonight, played a really, really solid job out there.
From your experience as a player and a coach, when somebody isn't feeling well, can you just kind of forget about it while you're playing, or does it really have an impact as you're going through the game and hard to get out of your mind?
Well, sometimes I think before the game you're wondering how you're going to feel, but once you get out there and the adrenaline gets to going, you tend to forget about it. He got winded. He was playing well in the first half. He just got winded because he really didn't have, he hasn't had anything in his body the last 48 hours. And then I think the second half he caught his second win, and was able to play really about 12, 13 minutes straight, and really, made a difference in that second half. So a lot of times, guys, when you get into the game, your adrenaline gets to going, and you're at home. It's a tough game like what's going on tonight. You forget about that sickness.
Corey Joseph made a lot of big plays at both ends through that one stretch. Could you talk about his contributions?
He's our sixth man. He's the both he and Domas were bringing in pretty much the same time for Thad and Bogey, and he's the guy who we are putting on best offensive guard, 1, 2, or 3. He's been solid all season long. He's been steady all season long. When he's making some plays offensively, people tend to notice him. But I love the way he plays the game. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor, and really has been a glue for this team as well as that second unit.
Back-to-backs are usually dreaded, but this season you guys have been incredibly successful in these back-to-backs on both ends of them. Do you attribute that to anything in particular?
Not really. We take it one game at a time, and then we see where we are. Last night I thought we had a good win. We were coming in tonight facing a team that we felt we let one slip away, so there was some motivation there to come out and play well. And I think what you try to do is, in that second game, you try to find ways to motivate your team, whether you win or you lose. And we've been able to get play, especially tonight, from both units. We needed everybody tonight to get out this win. So
are you doing anything differently to motivate, like you were saying?
Basically I don't know, the other games that we had that were back-to-backs, but tonight, the motivation was, the things that happened in the game last time we played, the turnovers, the rebounding. We gave up 14 offensive boards. We had 25 turnovers, and we still had a chance to win that game. So that was the motivation tonight to win this game. And, the fact that you're back at home, try to defend home court.
Do you feel like Doug's now finding his right spots and also finding the right combination of being out in the corner but also driving and finding that gap in the defense in the lane?
Yeah, I think he can make plays, and we ran a number of plays his way tonight. Both he and Domas are pretty good together, and again, he and that second unit was able to get the lead and extend the lead. So we are really featuring Doug with that second unit, Domas, Tyreek when he was with that second unit. Those are the guys we are trying to run action towards. And, tonight he hit some big shots to, for us to keep the lead.